was told we just got DJ a glass of wine, and we got Sabrina a juice box. To be compliant with the law. All right, moving on. At only 16, go slow on the juice. At only 16 years old, my first guest is one of the most popular singers in the world. He's also starring in his first movie, Justin Bieber, Never Say Never, which is in theaters right now. We're really happy to have him here. Please welcome Justin Bieber! Justin.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Great having you on the show.
How are you? I'm good.
Can you say hi to those people up there? They're thrilled to see you, too.
What's up? How are you? You guys having a good dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah?
They really are. It's cooling off fast.
Kendall.
We bought it like 6... Don't talk to this boy, all right? I don't know who you are. This is for the biggest stars in the world. You keep quiet. Justin, thanks for being here. Happy Valentine's Day. My first question is, does Valentine's Day mean anything to you? Is it a big deal?
Well, I guess it's not a big deal to my team because they schedule work on it.
Come on, this isn't work.
Yeah, it is.
Anyway, when I was your age, I don't know how you were, Andy, but Valentine's Day, I was always just bitter. I didn't get a lot of Valentines. You must be getting millions and millions of Valentine's Day cards today, I would imagine.
I've gotten a bunch of, basically now with modern technology, I just get like a lot of Twitter messages.
Oh, Twitter messages, that's not the same.
Yeah, I know, because like before, they'd actually send you cards. Now they just send you messages.
Right, they'd make something.
Yeah.
It'd be really cool, and they'd put chocolate in there, and there'd be a message that said, "Leave me alone, creep."
No, I never got those.
No, I got those. We're not talking about you. Last night must have been a very exciting night for you. 2 Grammy nominations.
Thank you.
And so congratulations about that. Were you... I mean, at 16, just to be there must have been fascinating. Was that moment disappointing, or are you cool with it?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It was definitely disappointing.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they were like... I'm definitely very proud of her. I'm very, excited for her, but it was definitely disappointing.
Yeah, and you felt like in that moment, you think you're going to hear your name, and then you hear a different name. And, I mean, obviously, you've had such an amazing year that...
Yeah. I mean, it's great, like, just to even be nominated and have that accomplishment is just, it's amazing. So, we'll get them next year.
Yeah, well, here's what's interesting, is that your fans got so upset. It's one thing for you to say, okay, I would have liked that. Your fans got crazy upset when you did not win this thing. Let's take a look. This is a clip that was on, I think, YouTube today. Let's take a look. This is someone finding out.
Why are you crying?
My teenager lost.
Who's your teenager?
Justin.
You think Justin should have won?
It's heartbreaking. My teenager! Well, I mean, first of all, that is a regular part of your life, is you meet all of these fans who just start crying.
I know.
The minute you see them, and how do you deal with that in that moment? What are you trying to do? I mean, does it ever get... does it ever get weird for you where you think, I don't know what to say to this person? Their reaction is so extreme?
Well, when a girl just cries, it's just like, I don't know why you're crying. You should be, like, I don't know, happy, smile, don't cry.
Right. Well, we've all said that to women. But what I'm curious is... You have women that start screaming, and I mean loud screaming. And sometimes I wonder, to you, that's a regular part of your life. So if they were being attacked by a bear, you would think they were just happy to see you, you know? I mean, what is that like when they just won't stop screaming? Do you have a method? Is there anything you do to calm them down?
Well, no, they just always just scream really loud.
And after a while, you just get used to it, right?
Yeah, I just get used to it.
Okay, this is the quietest anyone's been around you in a long time, isn't it?
No.
It gets even quieter than this, huh?
Yeah.
Can I ask you quickly about your hair? Because your hair has just become so iconic, and everyone's trying to...
You got the amazing hair. It's It's just so, like, aerodynamic.
Have you ever thought of going with this look?
Now, I mean... you made me just... do you guys think I should change it?
I can hear your management team backstage killing themselves right now. It's the worst idea ever. We have so much more to talk about. More with Justin Bieber in just a second. Stick around. Sitting here with Justin Bieber. Justin, I want to ask you, obviously, you tour constantly. The movie that we're about to talk about, you're constantly performing. What are your vocal exercises that you do? Because you're quite a singer.
Yeah, thank you. We do a lot of, like, the ones that are the best for you are the weirdest.
Right.
So it's like, you have to sound, there's one, it's called the Rocky Balboa. Mm-hmm. It's like, go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. No, you gotta sound like dumber, like, go, 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 go.
That was pretty dumb what I did.
Go, 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 go. Yeah, that's good. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go.
It doesn't get dumber than that.
No.
We did a tour, that's not it. You just played a prank on me, didn't you? That is not...
No, that's a real one.
That is not a vocal exercise.
It is. It seriously is.
This summer, Andy and I did a tour, and I had to do a lot of singing, and I had never done anything like that before in my life. So they taught me... They taught me things like that.
Like brrr.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
You I like. Your fans, and there are many of them, and they are hardcore, are called Beliebers. And
Yes.
What's interesting is you never know, you think that you know who a Belieber is going to be. You think, okay, this is going to be a 14-year-old girl. And then you also find out Johnny Depp, hardcore.
Belieber,
yeah. The first family. You've met the Obamas.
Yeah, that was crazy. They made us like a peek in my movie. They were in my movie a little bit. But no, the first family, they were really nice. The kids were really nice.
They're big fans.
Yeah, I went. They actually invited me to the Oval Office when I met Mr. President, and he was like, well, hello. And then he was like, my daughter Sasha, Malia, my wife Michelle. We are so grateful that you are coming to the White House.
That's a pretty good impression.
Yeah. I sound exactly like it.
Yeah. I hope nothing important was going down. Well, this is...
Yeah.
Egypt was collapsing in the background. He's like, quiet, I'm with Justin Bieber. We have a clip from your movie. One of the things that I thought was spectacular about this documentary, Never Say Never, is that there's a lot of footage. It just feels like your whole life. There's videotape of you growing up, basically. There's tape of you growing up, and there's great scenes where you're performing. You see a girl who's performing violin on a street corner, and you tell her, I used to perform here back in the day. She can't believe she's even meeting you. And then you actually see the footage of you performing on that street corner.
Yeah, the same street corner. Yeah, so it's crazy.
And I was really blown away by your drumming. I knew that you were a drummer, but I had no idea that you could really wail like that.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been playing since I was 2, as you can see in the movie.
Yeah. Well, let's take a look at this clip from Never Say Never. I don't think we need to set up. Let's take a look. Let's just watch.
Me and the guy from Extreme Home Makeover have the best jobs in the world. It's actually the most gratifying thing about the job. Little things go a very, very long way.
This is the best thing that happened to my life. Oh my God. Never, ever, ever be apart.
We get paid to just make other people happy.
Got a lot of tickets.
We're just friends. What are you saying? Said doesn't
Everybody's got tickets?
We give them free tickets, and they're usually in the first 10 rows.
baby, 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 no.
I just happen to have some tickets in my pocket.
That's nice. You make a lot of people happy, which is very nice.
Yeah. It's like, It's the most gratifying thing, like, throughout all this stuff that I'm doing. Like, I get to travel the world, I get to see so many cool things. But at the end of the day, like, just seeing the smiles on their faces, you know, after you give them tickets or when they're in the audience and they're just so happy, it's, that's, like, the best feeling.
Well, I can imagine. And the other thing, is a price that you're paying, which is you're 16 and you're living out your life in front of everybody. And I got to imagine there are some times where you lose some privacy and you feel like that's too bad. I mean, you'll mention something in an article, you'll talk about your favorite candy.
Yeah.
What happened here? It was...
Well, I talked about my favorite candy, and then so many girls, they brought me, it was Sour Patch Kids, and everybody brought me Sour Patch Kids.
Right, all the time.
And I got so sick of them.
And they started throwing them at you in concert, and you're getting pelted. You just happened to mention you like Sour Patch Kids, next thing you know, they're being launched at you.
Exactly. So I have a new favorite candy, and...
You have a new favorite candy. Well, you going to tell people what that is?
Well, I don't really, like, want to because of...
Come on, we're on pretty late. It's not a big deal. You can tell us what your new favorite kind of candy is.
You promise you won't tell anyone?
I won't tell anybody.
You guys tell anyone?
We won't tell anybody. None of us, no.
You know those marshmallow peeps?
Peeps are fantastic. You're going to have a great...
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. Do you have a third favorite kind of candy? Never Say Never is in theaters.
I'm really glad it wasn't something like fudge.
I know.
You would have put, you know...
What if he had said canned hams? Would all be in a line of... No. Really...
From God?
Yes. They're from God, yes.
Thank you.
Really, really nice. We'll get you some new clothes. Really nice talking to you. Thanks so much, and congratulations on everything. Justin Bieber, we'll be right back. Molecular mixologist Claire Smith.